Yes, in a compelling address delivered at the inaugural Peace, Unity and Reconciliation Summit organized by the Taraba Independence Peace Committee in Jalingo, the former head of state and chairman of the National Peace Committee, General Abdulsalami Abubakar, emphatically asserted that a minimum wage of 30,000 naira is not viable for meaningful human development both within Nigeria and on a global scale. Represented by Reverend Father Atta Bakindo, the head of the Secretariat of Kuka Center and National Peace Committee, General Abdulsalami, urged Nigerians to tap into the resources within their regions to enhance their standard of living, and even aimed at fostering peace and unity in Taraba State, witnessed a resounding call for the populace to eschew violence and embrace harmonious coexistence, a sentiment vital for unlocking the full potentials of the state's abundant natural resources, highlighting the significance of peace and unity as indispensable prerequisite for development. General Abdulsalami underscored the imperative for the people of Taraba to reconcile any differences that may have fueled conflict and disunity. He emphasized that despite the state's wealth in diverse natural resources, sustainable development remains elusive without the foundation of peace and unity. General Salami's plea extended beyond the state's borders, reaching the office of the Nigerian president as he implored an urgent view of the national minimum wage. He contended that the current 30,000 naira minimum wage falls short of international standards and is insufficient for individuals' growth. Advocating for an immediate increase in wages, he asserted that such a measure is essential for the overall betterment of the nation's progress. He said, I want to plead with the Nigerian president that the 30,000 naira national minimum wage cannot take Nigerians anywhere. It is not acceptable anywhere in the world, and it cannot develop anybody. There's an urgent need to increase the wages for the betterment of our growth, General Abdulsalami declared. In essence, the summit served as a platform for a high-profile call to action, urging both the leadership and citizens to collectively strive for an environment of peace, unity, and equitable economic policies that foster genuine development. General Abdulsalami's message resonates as a clarion call for a paradigm shift, emphasizing that sustained progress hinges on the interplay of economic empowerment, peace, and unity. I don't know, but one thing I know is that since Tinubu or Buhari came, APC came on board since 2015, with everything that has been going up and down, Tinubu has never made any statements. I don't know the statements he made, concerning Nigerians, concerning the welfare of the people, whether at state level or at national level, maybe during the military regime. But as far as I know, within the 8 years of Buhari, Tinubu never said anything concerning the welfare of the people. He was always sitting on the fence. So my question is that people supposed to be begging Tinubu that has been on the feed for God knows when. I remember when they talked about the issue of a bullion van. Tinubu made us to understand that he has for the past how many years he has not been working under the government, he has not been collecting contracts and what have you. Even when people were suffering under Buhari with this issue of Fulani herdsmen, he never uttered any word. People said, he was trying to manage his ways so that they will not go against him. Because if he had made any complaint during Buhari's time, nobody, maybe they might not work in his favor because he wanted to become the president. He never said anything. So when they begin to talk to these people, try to beg them, try to persuade them, I don't know whether they came from another place, maybe from the moon, that before they come before they become what they become, they are occupying a position. They knew all of these things, but once they get to that office, they will be feigning ignorance if they don't know, and people have to be telling them, don't you know that Nigerians are suffering? And you'll be surprised, or you'll be surprised that these same people These things that we are talking about, those were the things that they use in campaigning, telling people, we know your plight, we know your problem, we know what you are going through, we know what you are facing, we know what is, what is facing you. But as soon as they get to that office, they will begin to form ignorance, that as if they are not a part of Nigeria before they have to be telling them. And the worst part of it is that they select individuals, select few group of people that they want to give some kind of empowerment or whatever. And once they give maybe 10,000 people out of 1 million, so that one automatically it has covered everywhere. And some useless people come and be telling, yes, so it's the ground running, the policies that is rolling out, is for the betterment of everybody. And you begin to say, like, seriously? So the manner at which Abdulsalami is talking, I don't even understand, begging him, trying to persuade him. You see, get a CBO. This man is killing Nigeria. Thank you, sir, for speaking on behalf of the Nigerians. They're supposed to help Tinubu. And tomorrow now you hear Tinubu say, I know what you are going through. I know the problems you are faced with. I know the problems you are facing. All those nonsense talks. He's not even part of the generals making. You see, not the part of the general making the country. It be like say they don't they block their ways. Have you forgotten the statement made by the APC publicity secretary, former APC publicity secretary? I think it's Lukman also, who said all the top APC chieftains that they are not, they are trying to sideline them. They don't want them to meet with Tinubu. This is a well-deserved advice from a prominent leader who knows the importance of humanity. Thank you, Baba, for speaking what Senate and Green Chambers cannot speak. God continue to bless my former president. This is well, you. So, guys, let's say your opinion and have your take on this. Thank you.